Shoes, clothes, biting. Kids grow out of a lot of things. As it turns out, they also grow out of saddles. Our son has grown out of this saddle. He's practically sitting on the cantle. And there are only so many times you can say, "Tuck your bottom under, please," before you realise it's not him, it's this. Now, first of all, that's going to break the saddle. But more importantly, it's bad for Pippa. Our physio flagged some muscle tightness on Pippa's back, so it's definitely not working well right now. We need a saddle that works for both of the kids, but more importantly, one that also fits Pippa. So today, we're off to S. Milner Saddlers to try and find something that works. Ideally for both kids, because nobody wants to be switching saddles when you only have 5 minutes between dressage times, but we'll see. The pony comes first. The saddle fitter assessed Pippa's shape by feeling for her bones and muscles, by using a flexicurve to take shapes, and also taking measurements. She also looked while our son walked and trotted Pippa up and back. She also took a look at the existing saddle, and actually, it's a really good job that we came when we did. Interesting fitting so far. The saddle fitter has looked at the existing saddle, and it does look like it's not actually quite right for Pippa. It's sitting a little bit low at the back, which is going to be a big part of the reason why my son is sat on the cantle. So we're looking at maybe a different tree shape. The saddle fitter's just gone to have a look at what they've got. But this is why it's so important to have them fitted regularly, to make sure that it does fit and it's comfortable on both the rider, so the rider sat properly. The saddle fitter was saying that it's likely that our son's having to sit in a very dressage position, even doing jumping, because of the way the saddle's leaning back. And so yeah, they're going to see what they've got, and hopefully we'll find something that works for Pippa and works for the kids as well. You try a lot of saddles. Everything gets entered into a fitting sheet. It's recommended you get a saddle fit checked every 4 to 6 months, so keeping records means the saddle fitter can see how things change over time. The saddle fitter was amazing and found something that was perfect. I had to brace myself for the price though. It's important to have a fitting that includes a ridden assessment. During the assessment, the fitter can identify the little tweaks that really make it perfect. For our son and daughter, this means attaching the girths slightly differently, using the first and third straps and the first and second straps on opposite sides, but the other way round for each kid. I wonder how many times I'll get that wrong. Also, the saddler identified where a small amount of extra flocking would be beneficial, worked it out using shims, and once it was right, she went and sorted it right away. It was basically magic. So we're starting to see why a better fitting saddle makes a difference. So our son's just had a canter, and for the first time ever, it didn't look like he was about to go flying. He never has done. I mean, to be fair, he has never fallen out the saddle. But both our son and daughter were far more secure in the saddle than they've ever been before. And this is the final result. Pippa's new saddle. The fit is better, and the kids are already feeling more comfortable and confident. And there we are. So, a successful trip. Pippa has a new saddle. The kids are saying it's super comfortable. I think everyone's a winner. Except now, I'd best get back to work because somebody's got to pay for it. And I'll see you next Monday. Probably unable to remember which way round the girth straps go.